Ho ho buddies, welcome to Borderline Games. I'm Gareth and today we're playing Bad Summer. We're back at the this guy that's auditioning for the ISWA. He's now drowning in his own despair. We were following someone going to summer camp, but now we're not. We're back following this guy. So, let's carry on. As much as I wanted to, I couldn't drown in my own despair. I had to keep digging and searching.
The victims deserved justice. Their families deserved closure.
And I'm the man to do it.
And I needed to know. I needed to understand. Even if the truth shattered everything I thought I knew.
It's an interesting way to say new. New.
There it was again. Watching, waiting, whispering obscenities. I felt its menacing presence all around me. Shadows clawed relentlessly at the corners of my weary mind.
This is a decent, chunky demo. This is like my third episode on this game.
Another PA announcement
Kinda cool.
from the speaker. Don't look. Pretend it wasn't there. No sudden movements. Don't run. Don't speak. Do not approach.
Okay, well, you know I've got to approach it when it gives me an opportunity to.
But deep down, there was a gnawing curiosity. A dark urge to stare into the abyss. To experience and indulge in all the horrible depravity it had to offer.
Oh, good voice. Gnawing's an interesting word, isn't it? Did you ever read the Beano as a kid? I did.
Who was it that gazed so intently from the abyss?
It was Dennis the Menace and Nasha, right?
Why did it have such a fascination with the likes of me? A simple mortal with a mundane desk job.
And until I was like 7 or 8 years old, I thought it was, because it's a silent G, I thought it was just Ganasha and Ganippa. Because I think there was a smaller pup called Nipper.
Was I special? Or could this all be some sick illusion?
So it's an insight to me and my illiteracy. Well, let's have a curious stare, eh? Why not? Dark curiosity took the veins. Giving in to the urge, I locked eyes with the shadowy intruder by the door. The moment our gaze met, it was as if a switch had been flipped. The office was tossed into the void, the files and photos fading into meaningless blurs. I was no longer in control. I was pulled, dragged into the creature's penetrating crimson gaze, held captive by an unseen force. A strange energy coursed through my veins, a sensation both terrifying and intoxicating. My heart pounded in my chest, a frantic drumbeat against the silence of my mind. I couldn't look away. I couldn't. Then a burning sensation erupted behind my eyes. A searing, agonizing pain that intensified with every passing second. I tried to scream, but no sound escaped my lips. Well, let's follow this rabbit hole and see what happens. Let's resign and give in. The creature's psychic grip on me was much too strong. It had burrowed itself so deep into my mind that I thought for a fleeting moment about letting go. Would it be such a bad thing to let it win? To finally be free of it all? Shadowy tendrils reached out to me, gnarled and grotesquely shaped. I expected pain to follow soon after, to be snatched away and disappear like the others. Instead, the cold touch of gentle fingers brushed my cheek. Bitterly cold, but harmless. The bewitching grasp on me faded. My control returned to me. I didn't know how or why. I didn't stick around to ask. Freed from the terrifying trance, I pushed myself to my feet and vaulted over the desk, fleeing for dear life. The obscene whispers grew louder, shadows swirling at my heels. It was chasing me. I didn't look back. What a dainty run. I barreled through the staircase exit at the end of the hall and arrived. Somewhere else. Somewhere unfamiliar. Fluorescent lights flickered overhead, casting long, unsettling shadows across the endless expanse of concrete floor. The air was thick with a musty, almost nauseating odour, a strange mix of dust and something vaguely metallic. There were no windows, only the monotonous hum of the lights and the occasional unsettling creak from the walls. It was a labyrinth of identical hallways and doors. A labyrinth just like in Raincode. A maze. A place between the places that felt very wrong. Impossible, even. I tried to turn back, but the door wouldn't budge. Great. I was trapped in here.
Attention all personnel. This is an emergency announcement.
Oh.
This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. If you hear this announcement, that means you found yourself in the back rooms.
Oh no, not the back rooms.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
This
It's a good thing.
is a rare achievement. Your reward, death.
Uh-oh.
Soon you will be freed from the burden of life, annoying responsibilities, and everyday expectations. Good for you.
Bloody hell.
Day 1. Hiking trail. Oh, we're back on the hike. The earthy scent of the woods hung heavy in the air. The surrounding trees, ancient and towering, seemed to stretch endlessly toward the sky. Birdsong and the chatter of squirrels filled the afternoon, a vibrant chorus accompanying the winding hiking trail that disappeared into the dense forest. My co-workers were already further along the path, their voices echoing faintly through the trees. I, however, lagged behind, utterly drained. Sweat plastered my dress to my back, a testament to the grueling trek with my pack and guitar. We should be getting close. Each step on the uneven terrain was a victory against sheer exhaustion. The vibrant beauty of the forest seemed indifferent to my weariness, the symphony of nature mocking my aching muscles. Finally reaching the trail side, I paused, leaning heavily on a nearby tree, the rough bark digging into my palms. Taking a moment to catch my breath, I prepared to tell the others the horrible news about Andre when I spotted him leaning against a tree, his curls slick with sweat. He was alive and well. Somehow. Candy and I exchanged looks. We thought for sure something bad happened to him in the woods. Where did he go? Why didn't we cross paths? Andre, are you okay? We were so worried about you. Andre blinked, seemingly surprised by the reaction. Worried about me? Why? I'm good. I stepped closer, chiming into the conversation. When you left the bus, we went after you, but we couldn't find you. Then we heard a scream and... Andre's eyebrows shot up in confusion. Huh? What? You went after me? Candy placed her hands on her hips, her tone incredulous. Did you expect us to just hang back on the bus while you wandered through the creepy woods alone? Andre shrugged, a dismissive gesture. He didn't seem to care about our concern, or the lengths we went to make sure he was alright. My stomach hardened. I felt like a fool. That was stupid. If the roles were reversed, I would have kept my ass on the bus. His words, careless and borderline harsh, hit me like a slap across the face. A wave of heat flushed through me. Seriously? We'd risked our safety, terrified for his well-being, and he didn't care. He treated us like we were insignificant. How could Candy like a guy like this? He sucked. Should we lash out? Why are you so mean? Andre crossed his arms over his chest, his expression hardening. His towering form was intimidating, but I was too annoyed to back down. You know what? You're right. We should have stayed on the bus. You're not worth the time. You're a jerk. Candy gasped. Stunned by my outburst, her gaze darted between me and Andre. An awkward laugh escaped her. Adam, she doesn't mean that. It's Andre. I didn't stick around to listen to Candy's ridiculous reassurances. I was pissed. It was going to be the longest 2 weeks ever working with Andre. It was going to be the longest 2 weeks ever working with Andre. His attitude got under my skin like nothing else could. The blonde lets out a loud, exaggerated sigh. She spun on her heel and faced us boldly, tossing her perfect hair over her shoulders. Okay, people. Since Ian is late, I'm going to take matters into my own hands. It's time for introductions.
Hi, I'm Summer.
The head counsellor. Oh, she's got a little staff logo on her top. In other words, your boss. An awkward silence filled the air. In other words, your boss. Thank you. A mocking snort followed soon after, probably from one of the boys behind me. Summer ignored it. After a long moment of uncomfortable quiet, I spoke up to introduce myself.
I'm Jenny.
That's me saying that.
I'm Candace, but everyone calls me Candy.
I am Spartacus.
I'm Jake.
Oh, sliding in on a skateboard. Sup, Jake. Before Andre got a chance to speak. Before Andre got a chance to speak, Candy stepped forward, her voice booming. He's Antonio.
I'm Andre.
It's Andre. Candy visibly deflated, shrinking back into her original spot. Is she genuinely just making the mistake again and again and again of what his name is? Awkward. Summer cleared her throat, glancing at her phone. I have no service. I can't get in contact with Ian. He's never late like this. It's so weird. I called him earlier and he answered, but it didn't seem like he wanted to be bothered. He hung up on me. He was really rude about it too. Summer pressed her lips into a fine line. Her arms crossed over her chest. Well, that doesn't sound like Ian at all. He's nice to everybody. Don't got a single rude bone in his body. Isn't Mr. Matthews too old for you? Summer's brow shut up. Excuse me? You talk about him like you're... you know. A wry smile pulled at the corner of Jake's lips, his gaze sparkling with amusement. Summer scoffed, a vein ticked in her forehead. Like I'm what? Use your words. You know. Does she? Nope, she doesn't, and nor does she care, so why don't you do us all a favour and shut the hell up? Acting like he didn't hear a thing, Jake continued on. Oh, she definitely knows. But don't worry, Princess, your secret's safe with me. Scout's honour. Jake winked, and with a lopsided grin, he performed a mock salute. Summer rolled her eyes and took a slow, deliberate breath. Candy leaned in slightly, her tone dropping to a whisper. Dripping in sarcasm and dropping to a whisper. I'm getting a strong reading there's a smackdown in his future.
Whatever.
Wow, she's got like a southern drawl. The thing I cannot do. For one, I highly doubt you were a Boy Scout. And two, call me Princess again, and I'll kick your teeth in. Are we clear, Princess? Never been called Princess before. I think she's flirting, Jake. I think I like it. You would. Now, answer the question. Are we clear? Crystal. He laughed and gave a mock bow, twirling his marker as he did so. Oh, don't mind me. No one ever does. I never know what I'm talking about anyway. His grin was easy, filled with boyish charm, but the glint in his eye hinted at something deeper, darker, more mysterious. It almost felt sad. His words, don't mind me, no one ever does. Candy grinned, entertained by the strange conversation. Wow, this is getting juicy. Is it? Andre scratched at his jaw, his brow furrowed. He looked hopelessly confused. Another awkward silence swept over the group. Summer cleared her throat and waved a dismissive hand in Jake's direction. Anyway, as head counselor and second in command, I say we keep our butts right here and wait for Ian to show up. Why? Can't we just hike to camp from here?
Don't think so.
It's too long of a walk, especially in this heat. What if one of you pass out from heat stroke? I'm not taking responsibility for that.
Nah.
I'm not staying here. What? Oh, no you don't, mister. Andre turned, taking off for the hiking trail without looking back. Faded into non-existence. His confident stride swayed most of the group in an instant. Hey, wait up. I'm coming too. Candy and Jake rushed off after him. I passed Summer a sheepish smile and followed behind them. It was always best to stick with the group, right? Darn it, Fan. Wait for me. You don't know where you're going. Summer kept pace with us, refusing to be left behind. Somebody has to keep watch after y'all. The afternoon sun beat down through the canopy, dappling the hiking trail in shifting patterns of light and shadow. About 10 minutes into the hike, my steps started to drag, and before I knew it, my co-workers had left me in the dust. They were further up the path, their voices echoing faintly through the trees. I lagged behind, utterly drained. Sweat plastered my dress to my back, a testament to the grueling trek with my pack and guitar. Have we heard this exact sentence before? Sweat plastering my dress to my back, and then the pack and guitar. This is the same, isn't it? Each step on the uneven terrain was a victory against sheer exhaustion. Maybe Summer had a point about the heat strokes. My head was pounding, a wave of dizziness washed over me. I could only imagine how much worse it could get if I didn't stop soon. Eventually the fatigue won out. I veered off the trail and dropped into a mossy, fallen log. Stillness crept in, and I let my eyes slip shut, desperate for the spinning to stop. When I opened them again, my co-workers were gone. Uh-oh, the trail ahead was empty. Barren. All that remained were faded footsteps in the dirt. A knot of panic tightened in my stomach. Where did they go? I only stopped for a few moments. They left me. How could they leave me? My breath hitched in my throat. I stood up, my heart pounding, half expecting them to jump out and yell surprise. But the woods remained silent. The only sound, the rustling of leaves in the hot wind. Guys? Hello? I called out to them, my voice echoing hauntingly. No reply. They were gone. Spooked by the unsettling silence, I pressed forward along the path, searching frantically for any familiar faces. Up ahead was a steep hill, and at the base, a signpost. I thrust my head forward, struggling to make out the words. Caution, beware of man. You may be subject to dangerous encounters or possible attacks. Hike at your own risk. Oh, we've got a classic man versus bear conversation coming up. A cold knot formed in my stomach. A bear? Here? The sound of footsteps crunching over the dirt sent a shiver up my spine. I jumped, startled by the noise, but nothing was there. The woods went silent. Deathly silent. Deathly still. Clouds choked the sun from the sky, plunging darkness over the earth. Uh-oh, a shadow. A living shadow darted past me, unnaturally swift. My breath caught in my throat. I wasn't alone. I stopped mid-stride, my gaze searching desperately for any signs of life. I spotted a dark, beaten path just off the hiking trail. Something about it seemed off. Gnarled and twisted branches jutted out of the dirt like knives, a warning not to enter. A lashing wind sifted through the trees. The bushes rumbled and shook. I couldn't tell if it was just the wind, or if someone or something was moving nearby. Oh, let's go and investigate for sure. I swallowed my fear and wandered down the suspicious path. Carefully maneuvering around the spiked branches, I realized how stupid of an idea this was once the hiking trail disappeared behind me. I had a strong sense of direction, but the woods are a maze of dirt and trees. Finding my way back won't be easy. A hideous stench assaulted my nostrils, like rot and death. Putrid enough to make me freeze in place and think twice about continuing onward. Should I keep going? Oh, for sure keep going. I came this way. I came this far. I have to see it through. Pressing a palm to my nose to repel a horrid smell, I pressed on. Then I saw it. The source of the stench. The remains of a gutted deer, intestines leaking from the corpse in a disgusted tangle. Flies and maggots feasted on the battered corpse, the surrounding grass stained bloody red. The butchery was indescribable, the limbs of the poor animal severed from the body. What could have done this? Was it the bear, or was it the man? Ooh, I shouldn't have ventured so far off the path. I was an idiot. I turned back. Uh-oh, Slenderman. Hello. I stood frozen, dwarfed by the behemoth, that's how you say that, isn't it? Dwarfed by the behemoth before me. Dwarfed by the behemoth before me. I looked up, and still it climbed. Its silhouette devoured the sky, leaving only night in its wake. Who are you? The monster tried to speak, but managed only horrifying growls and grumbles instead. Should I talk to it or run? Let's communicate with it. Okay. A quick end. Game over. Okay. I came this far. I have to see it through. Pressing a palm to my nose to repel a horrid smell, I pressed on. Then I saw it. The source of the stench. Okay. Okay, here we go. Fearful. This had to be some kind of terrifying dream. I pushed past it, fleeing down the trail. Utterly repulsed and stomach churning, I turned on a heel and ran away as fast as I could. Adrenaline spiked through my veins. I pushed through the burning of my lungs and soreness in my muscles, my luggage almost weightless as I scrambled away. A break in the trees up ahead. A river. Thought it was night time? Clearly not. Water crashed and frothed below a wooden footbridge. The first hurried step on the planks seemed sturdy. The first hurried step on the planks seemed sturdy. The second step less so. The third step was dangerously wobbly. The fourth plank gave out completely, snapping in two and falling into the depths of the stream. I stumbled, my foot caught in the gap. Well, clearly they've not gone this way, have they? I couldn't move, captured and ensnared like a rat in a trap. No! My heartbeat raced, my breath bursting in and out. I couldn't swim, and even if I could, the current was too strong. Thoughts of being washed away by a river and drowning, consumed by nature's cruel tide, flashed through my mind. I can't die here. I can't die here. Should we scream for help? Yes. Panic. Overwhelmed by sheer terror, I called out for help. I screamed. And screamed. My voice echoed through the woods, but no one could hear me. I swallowed my fear. I buried it down into the depths of my stomach and locked it away. Then I twisted around and grabbed my ankle and pulled the hardest I could. Hey. W. Oops. That didn't work out. My foot remained trapped as the bridge finally gave way. I plummeted into the rushing water. The world a chaos of churning currents and splintered wood. Just as I thought I was done for, strong hands grabbed me and hauled me back onto the bank. It was Candy, dragging me back to solid land. Easy. And now we're back with... maybe his name's Oliver, I don't know. The darkness pressed in and swallowed me. I couldn't see a thing. Remember this hallway. Oh, okay.
If you're still alive, I suppose it's my job to help you, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess it is.
Observe your surroundings carefully. Memorize the furniture, the walls, the ceilings.
Okay. Thank goodness. The lights are back on. Oh, now they're gone. Christ. Spoke too soon.
Keep your flashlight close. If you spot an anomaly, shine your light on the problem, and it should go away. Probably.
Okay. I drew my flashlight from my belt. Oh, here we are. Just what I needed. Much better. Need to find a way out of this godforsaken place.
Remain calm, rely on your senses, and the light will guide your path. Observe and overcome. Or die. Horribly.
Okay.
Ta-ta!
Oh, ta-ta. How very English of you. This is not an anomaly. This door is normal. It's your regular standard door, nothing special about it. Promise. Okay. This is an anomaly. It looks similar to the normal door, but there are key differences. The eyes behind it are glowing. Yeah, for sure. Anomaly style. The door is open, it should be closed. How to fix it? See something off, left click and hold your mouse on the anomaly until it's gone, but be careful. If something is not an anomaly, best leave it alone, or you may regret it. That's not there. Oh, okay. I'm trying to do it. Oh. Are you sure? You may have missed something on this floor if you move. Stay and check again. That's not supposed to be there. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to be there, but... that's fine, I think. That's not there. Oh! That's not supposed to be there. We've already got a cat. Okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure that this isn't supposed to be... that's not supposed to be there. I mean, I can't click on this, so... What else might be wrong? I think everything's fine here. Take the risk. Was I right? Elevator music. Bum, 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 bum. I'm assuming I was right. Again. Oh man. Okay. Well, that's the wrong colour for a start. Okay. There's a crack there. Oh, I saw the door open. Spooky ghost. Okay. I think that's right. Wrong colour. Ah, painting missing. Okay. I think we're... Oh, this isn't supposed to be here. 2 cats. So I think everything is fine. I think everything's fine. Take the risk. 3 more. It's not a 3 more. Did you get that reference? Okay. Well, footsteps for sure. What are we doing here? Okay. Hole in the floor. Is that chair a different colour? Yeah, that's a different colour. Who knew that spot the difference was my forte? Okay, that's supposed to be there. Okay. Okay, what else are we missing here? You know, are we done? Folks, we might be done. Exit. Take the risk. What an interesting choice to put this here. It's fun. Ah, monster! That's definitely an anomaly. You made me relax by having it be all easy and not scary. You tricked me. Okay, missing. Oh, knife has all got blood on it. It's all got blood on it. All of that knife. Is that a different colour as well? Yes. Clever. By Jove, I think he's got it. I think we're fine. Let's take the risk. La da 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 da. Spooky cat. And the cat shouldn't be there in the first place. Crack. Wrong colour. Missing. Gotta get up early in the morning to fool me with these. At like 4 o'clock, like really early I'm talking. That shouldn't be there. Are we good? I think we might be good. Oh, there we go. Okay, keep on looking. Sometimes they appear. Okay, I think we're done. I think we're good. Are we done? One more check. Oh. Yep. After what felt like an eternity, and made it out of that labyrinth. And we'll find out what's next for this guy at the ISWA after he's made it out of a labyrinth. Next time on Borderline Games. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Bad Summer, and I'll see you next time. Have a good evening. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye.